My name is Fred Sultani. Most of you personally knows me as the Straight Edge Reviews owner, promoter, unboxer, and reviewer. However, there are those of you who knows me in the Mortal Kombat online community as the longtime fan and collector that is known as Fraysol. These are my Mortal Kombat collector videos. Please like, subscribe, share, and also hit that notification button to know when the next time a collector video comes available. Thanks. Hey everyone, this is MK Collector Fraysol coming with you with another episode for this week. I apologize. Things have been really busy for me and my family with this whole pandemic, changing of my schedule, work schedule, personal life, and all that stuff has been changing every week almost to where I thought I was going to be going back to work full time, which changed things a lot. But then recent stuff had came up and now has changed for us. In other words, to where my wife is working two jobs and I am also doing double jobs, taking care of her daughter and helping out around the house a little bit more as a result. So as I'm done for the day, I am actually um, pretty preoccupied with a lot of things going on. So appreciate everyone's patience waiting on another episode here. Um, Upcoming stuff that we got going on. Thank you guys for getting me to 30 subscribers or more. Um, let's keep going, in other words. But I do have the interview coming up with my wife. Like I said earlier, the schedule conflict by the end of the day, she is worn out from tired. So we're working on trying to get that hopefully this week here. And so if you're a subscriber, you'll get that notification of when that upload of that interview will come soon. We also have upcoming a interview with a community member, longtime member, and also a writer of some of the game guides. In other words, that are in some of our collections. In other words, his name is James Fink. He's been around the MK community since the mid or late, I would say more of the early 90s or so, to now still present in the community, helping out and everything. I don't know, but his interview is coming up and will be released as well too. We also have an interview with a collector slash fan that will be in the next week or two. His name is, if I can pronounce it right, it's Adalea Rax. If I pronounce that right, I apologize. I'm sure I'll work on that pronunciation when before the interview, so that way, like my name is not butchered and everything. So, without further ado, let's talk about a little bit of MK here with uh, the possible selling of the franchise. The WB is attempting to sell their gaming department, in other words, which would include Mortal Kombat. What do you guys think of that? Where do you think it's going to go? I'm curious about where it would go, only because of the possibilities that it would have. Um, it could go anywhere between EA games. It could be, I don't know. It's endless. In other words, possibilities of where they can go. So, what do you guys think? Where do you think it's going to go? Feel free to comment down below your thoughts. We also hear the news of the rumor that this recent physical release of the Aftermath collection on a disc is the last of this game that just occurred, which means that there's probably not going to be no more DLC. Um, and that we're just going to get game updates for it, and that the last three characters were RoboCop, Fujin, and Sindel. Rumor is that there may be is one last pack of characters and skins. Um, Unsure about that. I would like to have um, some official word, but right now we just have rumors. So, what do you guys think? Could we get some more DLC for the game or not? Or do we think that, like many before, that the collection or the complete edition, or this in this case, Aftermath collection, is the last before we move to another either a new franchise or another game that's probably going to be next gen, is more likely, with the PS5 and Xbox Series X coming out later this Christmas, or around the Christmas time holiday season. So, what do you guys think? Maybe more? I don't know. I would like to see more characters added. I mean, this game is pretty beautiful as a, what it is now and what characters have added. I mean, I would like more MK characters. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Um, let's get on to what recently I've added to my collection. And I'm not going to do a lot in this video, but I'm going to do the pretty big stuff. First off is the Diamond Select MK's Sub-Zero bust here. And as you can see here, I got two of them, but I wanted to show off and how big this sucker is. I mean, it's pretty detailed. The ice is pretty clear. What's really nice is down at the bottom, it is individually numbered. I got the fortunate number of 497 that I opened up, and I have another one that is number 443. But here's the box that it comes in. Is a plain, nice black box. Legends of in 3D Dimension is what the series is called, and it has the MK9 logo on it. So if this is based off of the MK9 series, or the more MK reboot, I guess you would say you would call this. Yeah, and it comes with a collectible card in there. It's a nice, was a glossy card that tells your number as well too. So besides this, the statue and everything, you get a card as well too, so you can put with it. Another thing that I recently also got. Let's get Sub-Zero back in the frame here. So I'm sure he wants to see what's going on. There we go. So from my friend Paul Niemeyer, I got from him some recent stuff. We'll go in this little nice bag here. Sent me some nice glossy stickers here. Question all you see is the stickers. Let's not go with that. He has sent me assigned what the marquee was going to look like. That's pretty cool. Now all this I will frame at some point here. And of course a copy of his note here claiming that he helped with the character art, the art, in other words, of the logo, and how the logo is facing left and everything, and how it was, how the game was almost called Dragon Attacked, and how John Tobias said to switch the logo to the opposite side, which was, critical to how we know the logo is today. And then also, this looks like another sticker, and in a couple art prints here. An art print that he drew of Raiden, Scorpion. At the bottom there, he did sign for me. It was pretty nice. And then also of both in one page. So thank you to Paul for doing this for me, to having this in my collection as a fan, as a collector. I can also put a link in the description below of where you can find this at. Yeah, what do you guys think of that? I also got from eBay this Scorpion. If I can get it out quickly here. It's called a buff, or a mask, in other words. I will not wear this out in public because I don't feel comfortable it being protective enough. But if I recall that this buff you would wear and that this is what it would look like when you're wearing it. And then on the back, it's got the MK11 logo on it. Um, I was, I remember getting this said it was from a Loot Crate box. So the next items I picked up, it's three or four more items here. Is this Loot Crate or maybe Lootwear shirt of a face-off between Baraka and Jade, and it's got the MK logo in there too. But this one is long sleeve for the winter, colder days, in other words. So that'll be nice to have. And then I also got another one that is sealed. I mean, not really sealed, but that's how they shipped it, in other words. But the long sleeve, this one is in my size. So I will have one for the collection and one in for myself I can wear. Another item here that I picked up is a from last year when there were AT&T and the other one was in Dallas or in Austin, Texas. They had an event co-hosted with AT&T. Um, Pretty water bottle with MK11 on it. The other thing, a friend of mine, um, he had reached out to me and said, "Hey, are you interested in these?" His name, I would just use his first name, Eric. He said, "Hey, I also have the hat that goes with it, the trucker hat that AT&T supplied, and there was also a bag that was actually given out at the RTX. So this is the bag that they gave everybody, and that they could put their goodies in and everything. So that was really nice. And the two more items here. But my friend Eric, thank you for allowing me to get these two items, the hat and the bag, to my collection. I also picked up um, the Finish Him candle. Um, it smells, it has a unique smell. Let's just say, I don't know. It just says candle and it doesn't say what aroma it has, but it is from Gnome Skull, um, which I did reach out and got some stuff from them as well too. So in the next video, I will have another items from that. And lastly, I picked this guy up. This is a laser disc of the animated series. Still, the person had it in this wrapping. Really good condition. Obviously, from where you have a little indent from the disc there, but I don't have this in my collection, so I wanted to add it. Without further ado, that's it for my episode of the Collector series with for MK Collector Fraysol. What was your favorite item from this video? What did you think of the news, the rumors, the interviews? If you want to be a part of the interview, I will put a link in the description below. If you'd like to be in a future episode, show off your collection, show off your favorite item, in other words, from your collection, something rare, something that you cherish or so. Um, yeah, until next time, guys, be sure to like and subscribe to this video and know when that notification when that interview comes up with a community member, legend. Not really, he doesn't want to call himself a legend, but James Fink. Later this week, that video will come soon, and also the interview with my wife too as well, and then also any other interviews later this week with Collector Adalita. If I say your name right, I apologize again. Um, and then if you want to be in it, obviously, let me know by clicking on the link in the description to apply. Until next time, guys, later.